Wizard of West LA here. Today is a product review, and today we are reviewing or actually looking at what the Instax Mini 9 is all about. Inside the box, you basically will get the camera, which we will go through all the features of the camera. I'm going to do close-ups of all the parts of the camera and what everything does. You basically get the camera and a strap that comes with it, and you get an instruction manual and another instruction manual for it. It's actually a very simple camera and actually very, very easy to use. And you also, there's various different papers that you get. These are the papers that came with the strap. Here's basically everything you get with it. You get a lens, which is a close-up lens for doing close-ups. You get a nice Instax sticker. And this is something I made. So, the first thing I'd like to go through is people wonder what this is for. And it's actually very simple. They say you're supposed to do it while it's on, but it's much easier if you do it while it's off. What you do is you match this. In here, there's a tab. You can see the tab, and you basically put the tab in there, and you snap it in there, and you hear a snap, and that stays in there. So that's basically how you use the close-up lens. On this camera, you will see various settings. When you turn the camera on, those will light up depending on the light conditions that you are about to shoot. So you'll see different light conditions happen. And what you do before you take the picture, and I always forget this, move it to the suggested position. See, here's one here. You can move it around. Move it to the suggested position that you need that's lit up by the light meter. The light meter is right here. So this is aiming in the light for the studio here, and you'll see the light change as you move it. And then there's one called high key, which you can use with indoor, and it basically lets the most amount of light inside. So you can freely move that. So right here you have the light meter. This part is where the film comes out. We will demonstrate that. This is obviously the flash, the viewfinder, and the shutter. And this right here is the on and off. This turns it off when you push it in, and this turns it on. You push it, and that turns it on. And you will see, always wait for that indicator to go on, because you will need to set that before you take a picture. This is the back of the camera. Here it shows the amount of pictures you have left. And here is an orange, or actually, excuse me, it's a yellow dot to tell you have a cartridge inside there. Now I'm going to open this and show you how you install the cartridge. So this is what's inside it. This is a used cartridge. That's basically what's inside. These two push on the film to make sure the film comes out. And what you do with this, this is the cartridge. It has a yellow dot here and the two slots here that it pushes into. So when you load it, all you got to do is match. You see the other one here. You just match the colors. You just push it, and it matches straight in like that. And then you close the door until it snaps. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you, a trick, when you put them in, do not push on here. You'll expose the film. So just when you put it in, hold it from the sides, and just push it in, and then close it like that. And that's all you do. Here is what the film looks like. It is a pack that looks like this. and it's sealed. And be careful with these. Don't leave them in the heat of the car. Don't let them get too cold. So be careful with these. Like I said, don't subject them to a lot of heat. This is basically what they look like. And you can see how many exposures you get on each one, which is 10 exposures. You get 10 pictures on each cartridge. Okay, so let's load this into the camera. So I'm going to remove my old one. Actually, to be safe, just do this and it will fall out. So here's the camera. And you open this. I will put links for the different prices of these. So here it is. Now, like I said, do not push here. Just hold it from the sides, and there's the little yellow mark. And you just put that in here. Obviously, make sure the camera is off. There we go. And it lands in there. Do not push here. You can push here. That's okay. And then just close it. There. It snapped. So now it's showing start. Now, it will, when you take your first picture, shoot out a cover. It's a black plastic cover. I will demonstrate that. So this is basically what happens with, so this is how it works with the camera. You can hold it in this position, or you can hold it in this position. It's actually made for this position. You can tell by the square, but I have actually shot things in this position, going this way. So the first step, what you do is you turn it on, push it. Now the one thing I am going to do, since that bottle there is of a close distance, I'm actually going to snap this in. There, it snapped. So I'm going to turn it on again. Now, the first thing we do before you touch anything, look at the light meter. And this is doing a regular, it's a picture of the house. You can see it right there. So I'm going to leave it on that setting and make sure that little bubble is on that setting, the marker. Now what's going to happen when I shoot this first picture, I'm going to eye it from a distance. I can kind of see the viewfinder from a distance. Now the first thing it's going to do, because remember, we just put in the new cartridge. So if I just take a picture, that cover is going to come out. There it is. See it? It's dark. This cover comes out. Okay, so now it is ready. And a lot of times people get everything all set up. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. What happens? That cover comes out. So my setting is good, and make sure not to cover the light meter. And I'm going to aim. I'm shooting this from a distance. I'm going to try and see how well I can do from a distance with this. So I'm going to take the picture. I'm going to push the shutter. Let's see if I can get this. Let's try this. There we go. And you can see the picture, and you can see the picture comes out there. Now what's good, what I've heard from people is to put the picture down flat to keep the light from shining on it. It takes about 90 seconds. One thing about it, don't shake it and don't squeeze it on the sides. That's the best way to do it. Or, well, this is a demo one, so the other thing is to hold it from, I did pretty well. I aimed it right there in the middle without looking to the viewfinder. Now you can watch it develop. So the good thing to do is to hold it from the sides. That's another good thing to do. Don't squeeze this or squeeze that. The bottom part it's like regular Polaroid type of system from years past, where it scrunches the bottom and the chemistry goes, the liquid and the chemistry goes on top of the picture to develop it. So I'll hold it up there and you can see it, how it looks. And like I say, it's a fun camera. It's not, you're not going to get high quality pictures, but you're going to get something you can give to friends and have fun with it. It looks pretty good. It's not a high quality picture. You're getting what you can get through that lens. So it looks pretty good. But it's a lot of fun when you take it outdoors in the sunlight. The pictures do come out really nice. Indoors, you have to play with it a lot. It can be done, but it looks nice on the outdoor picture. And there we go. If we wait a little bit longer, it'll start to fill in more of the colors. I'm going to shoot one more using, this is the experimental part, which is a lot of fun. Let's shoot it again using the high key. It's called high key setting. It's supposed to allow a little more light in. So let's try that. Now the high key setting, the light will never go to here. That's the high key setting. That is just your choice if you want to use it. So you move the dial to get to the last position, which is called high key. Let's try that and see what it does. Part of the fun of this is experimentation. You just experiment with it and see what happens. So remember, don't cover the light meter. And I'm going to see if I can aim this again. Let me see, I'm going to try this again. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. I'm going to move it back a little bit more. So I'm going to snap it. There we go. And there we go. You see it come out. Then you just pull it. And you can see the number. It has an 8 on it. So I have 8 left. And it's real tempting to shake it. I've seen other people do that. Just hold on to the edges and the picture will come to life. That's the fun part about it. So let's see what it does. Okay, you can see how that's looking. Let's look at the other one, where I didn't use high key. There we go. That's more realistic. It's going to be a little hard to see this on the video. I'm going to post what it actually, I'm going to try to scan it and leave you a still so you can kind of see it. There's a little bit more light if you can kind of see it. It's not a very high quality picture, but if you're shooting a picture at the beach, like I say, with sunlight, some parties might work with the flash, but if you're at the beach and take a picture, they come out pretty good. And it's just a lot of fun to share the pictures with everybody. So this one is actually, I would consider this one fully developed already. So that looks good. And here's the other one. It looks like the high key one is, you can see the bottle a little bit better, but I think it's too much light. But I will post these and you can take a look. So basically, you now know how the camera works. And the simple operation is a very, very simple camera to use. So this is the Instax. This is the Instax Mini 9. And it's an instant camera. And it's a lot of fun. It's not, like I say, it's not a professional quality. It's a fun camera. And it's a lot of fun to use. I took it to some work I was doing and I just took it just for fun and shot a picture, just one picture of a friend of mine, and they loved it. It's a lot of fun. It's a really, really fun camera. So if you like this video, click the thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know any other things you've discovered about this camera. This camera comes in multiple colors, all different colors, and this is kind of technology related, but it's a lot of fun. This is the fun stuff with technology, some retro things that are coming back. Like I say, definitely subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you liked the video and keep me posted on any updates. I respond a lot to comments and all the different things. People give me a lot of input, and I learn a lot about different products. And keep learning.